Well, I first was introduced to medicine because my father's a physician, and just through him I was able to get some experience in the medical field. And once I experienced it for myself, I just realized it's the best positions you can have in life to just always help people. You're always being of service to other people. This is the first step, I guess, of now it's official. We are medical students and we have to uphold ourselves as such. So it's a responsibility now to uphold the white coat and what it means to not only MCG but also just physicians as a whole. It's a big deal, you know, 200 classes have come through this medical school, so it's awesome to just continue that with us and keep the torch running.
Getting my white coat is exciting responsibility. It makes me feel like I'm trusted by my patients and by the faculty here to do my best job as a future doctor. And I think by getting my white coat, it is kind of a sign that I'm doing okay in medical school, and it's been a journey so far, and it's a journey to go. It's such an honor to be in this class. I'm so excited to see what the future doctors are going to do in the following classes, but I'm also really honored to continue the tradition of all of the great legacies of MCG.
You know, growing up throughout my life, I've been surrounded by a lot of different people that had a bunch of very incurable conditions. My sister was born with a rare metabolic condition. She was the 6th person to ever be diagnosed, and so I've always been very exposed to medicine and have just been very impacted by the just kind of the power that I've gotten to see in what physicians have been able to do in the lives of the people that matter most to me. And so I wanted to be able to do that in my future career, and just being so fascinated with the art of medicine, I could see no better way to live my life. I was talking to my mom earlier today, and I was like, you know, I wasn't really sure if I would ever get this thing, but kind of just being here, seeing everyone so excited, I mean, it's just a true testament to the culture that is within medicine, and a culture that I'm super excited to be a part of.
I personally believe that entrusting someone with your health is the greatest gift, or is the greatest privilege, and it takes a lot of courage from a patient's perspective to be able to do that to someone. And so I see that as a gift and a privilege to eventually have that trust in someone, and you know, it really motivates me to, you know, go through medical school, go through residency, and make sure that I'm learning things to the best of my ability so that I can take that very seriously. And all of that started when, you know, with all the doctors that I've had in my life that were able to improve not only my physical quality of life, but mental quality of life. And so I just want to give back to my future patients and be able to make them feel the same way that I know all the doctors that I've had have been able to do for me. I see this white coat as a way to advocate for my patients and use the knowledge to be able to advocate for my patients and improve their quality of life, not only physically, but also like in a socioeconomic level.
I always knew I wanted to be a doctor, but was never really sure why. And then last year I had the opportunity to go to California and do service work for a year, and I really realized I have my passion for connecting with people in mental health. So I really want to be a psychiatrist when I'm done with medical school, and I'm so thankful to be a part of the first year in Savannah, being a Savannah native, and especially being part of the 200th graduating class and being part of MCG history. I mean, it's a dream come true. This is a symbol of honor for my family. I'll be the first Dr. Egan, fingers crossed. So I'm just really happy to do it for me, but really do it for them, because my parents worked so hard to get me here today, and I'm just glad I can get to pay them back in some way, if there's any way to do that.
I love science and I love service, so I think it was the perfect marriage of learning about something that's applicable to us all and then be able to put that to use and helping our community and helping each other out. I think that it's a very mentally stimulating, lifelong process of learning, and so it's something that really suited me, and I don't want to have any regrets, so I wanted to push for the top and hopefully do something good with it at the end of the day. It's kind of it's a good morale booster, you know. It's nice to know I've come this far and reached this point that I've dreamed about for so long. It's a reminder that I gotta be the best physician I can be for the sake of my patients, and I will use this to hopefully get to that point and do some good.